Our task and our reason for being here this afternoon is very simple. We picked our nomination forms a couple of weeks ago, and as demanded of us, our team, led by the Field Operation Officer, Director, Honorable Ransford, they have gone round all the 16 regions to take the required signatories of 10 per region to complete this form. It has been duly completed and signed by Engineer Kwabena Agyapong, witnessed by my good self and Honorable Ransford. And today we have paid our earlier, money for picking up the forms. And today we have done the requisite transfer for the completion and the success of and the full presentation of our nomination form. So we have here our completed form and the evidence of payment, which I will submit to you.
Today marks a pivotal milestone in my lifelong political journey as I submit my nomination forms before you, inspired and resolute. This moment is more than a personal aspiration. It is a reaffirmation of my unwavering commitment to the values and principles that anchored the formation of the NPP, values that must necessarily lead us into a new era of renewal and hope. I'm here once again because I believe deeply in the need to restore our cherished values of service, sacrifice, and selflessness back into our party and in our general society. Ghana's democracy now stands in urgent need of leaders unafraid to take difficult decisions, to provide real solutions, and to serve with authenticity, integrity, and substance. We must put the nation on a war footing, rolling our sleeves, restoring the culture of hard work, meritocracy, and professionalism back to the workplace and in the society in general. I envision a Ghana that is economically robust, resilient, fiscally responsible, socially cohesive, and fully accountable to the citizens. Ghana must heal from the stridently divisive and chronic polarization that has become an ugly feature of our recent politics. After nearly 7 decades of our independence, we must reflect on how far we have fulfilled what we set out to achieve with our independence. The Fourth Republic, it must be stated, is useful to recall, was born out of adversity with the sweat, toil, and blood of many Ghanaians. Unfortunately, the much-touted democracy has not yielded the expected economic dividend. Our current dire economic situation has led us to a demoralized, despondent, and disillusioned population. A growing sense of apathy has gripped our youth and twisted their mindset of what it means to selflessly serve our motherland, Ghana. Today, there are numerous unwanted features of our current existence: poor sanitation, illegal mining, galamsey, high unemployment, non-existent city planning, resulting in chaotic explosion of slum settlements in our inner city, a court system that is saturated with land conflicts, and many more. My heart continues to bleed over the trajectory of our beloved country. That is why I believe there is a compelling need to usher in a new dawn, a new era, where Ghana is re-engineered back to prosperity. My big plan is about the creation of wealth, a Ghana where every citizen, his property, especially land, is utilized to unlock capital and create personal wealth to facilitate access to quality education, healthcare, and other opportunities. Unfortunately, from time immemorial, communities have been displaced and their lands appropriated without fair compensation. Ghanaian landowners have been sidelined in decisions that affect their own ancestral lands. Our youth have watched as their futures destroyed by mining operations that promise prosperity but have delivered contaminated farmlands, polluted water bodies, and a damaged environment. Nearly 7 decades of lost opportunities, and with it, broken trust, which has rather put money in the hands of foreign interests, corrupt politicians, and their cronies. These failures did not start with the Fourth Republic. They are rooted in colonial legacies and post-independence mistakes. The continued neglect of the interests and the voices of those most impacted by Galamsey remains an existential threat to our national security. Recognizing this historical wrong is not enough. Today, I, Kwabena Agyapong, lead the demand for Ghanaian leaders to embrace this duty. My campaign apologizes to every family whose land has been taken without their consent and or appropriate compensation, to every youth whose dreams have been buried beneath investigations and dust, to every chief, queen mother, community leader whose stewardship is still ignored, to every citizen who asked for justice and was met with silence. This apology is not the end, it is the beginning. My presidency will launch a national property justice initiative that will 1. Review and reform land tenure laws to protect customary rights. 2. Establish transparent compensation frameworks for all landed property. 3. Create youth-led oversight council in mining districts. 4. Fund civic education campaigns on land rights and environmental stewardship. We will listen, we will learn, and we will act with you, not just for you. Let this be the moment that we turn pain into purpose, history into healing. This moment requires us to go back to our noble roots, where politics was a noble calling, not a marketplace to trade parochial interests. Our UP tradition, the United Party tradition, was never about money, not a place where votes were auctioned off to the highest bidder. Our tradition was founded on sound values, virtues, and a large dose of volunteerism. That is why the subtle attempt to create a monetary barrier that practically shuts out capable and competent patrons, thereby virtually handing leadership opportunities to only a wealthy few, is truly repugnant. The path ahead for us is to go out and choose leaders who have integrity, who have character, who have empathy, and who have emotional intelligence, worthy of leading a great tradition such as ours. Let us all forge ahead with renewed energy to rebuild, rejuvenate, regenerate our base in unity and with hope. God bless our homeland Ghana and our beloved MPP. Eshi Radu 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 Radu.
On this note, I want to wish you well. I want to pray that the good Lord will guide you, direct you, give you the needed strength, health, and resource, and also protect you against any evil attacks. That whatever you desire in your heart, if it's the wish of God and the will of God, shall come to pass. Thank you all, and God bless you.